Guys, I gotta give props to one of my commenters here. P Potter is his username, and he put a comment recently. He found one of my older videos where I was reviewing pink flamingos, and he put in the comments that I should buy Polyester on Blu-ray because it's available as a Criterion. Well, guess what I did? Literally the day before P Potter commented that. I bought this movie on Criterion. I don't know how this guy does it. Is he stalking me? Probably. I know I have a few creeps in the comment section. Might be one of those, who knows. But regardless, congrats, Mr. P. Potter. You predicted my life, and you got to be in a video here on Garage Movie Club. But yeah, I'm gonna do a more traditional review of this movie on my channel. But before that, I just wanted to explore the Odorama aspect of this film. What's interesting about this film is that when it was released in cinemas, it was presented in Odorama. Now, what is Odorama? Well, just like how you would walk into a theater with 3D glasses, people were giving out these cards, these scratch and sniff cards. And throughout the film, there's a bunch of different odors that are going on, and once a number appears on the screen, you scratch the part of the card that matches that number, and you smell it. And you get to smell the film, just like Divine is smelling this film. But anyway, I wanted to play a little game here. So when I first saw this movie, I didn't see it in Odorama because I didn't watch the Odorama version. So I'm a little blind as to what parts featured the Odorama. So, this Criterion version does include an Odorama card, as you can see here. So what I'm gonna do today... Oh god, it stinks already. What the fuck? So what I'm gonna do today is that I'm recording this before I'm rewatching the movie, which has been a while since I've last seen it. I'm gonna scratch and sniff it, and I'm gonna try to guess what are the smells here, okay? So this is before I watch the movie. I'm gonna come back to you guys after I watch the movie and see how many I got right, okay? So let's go ahead. I'm gonna scratch number 1 now. Alright, number 1 is a pleasant smell. I would say soap. Soap is the smell of number 1. So number 1 on the card here. I said that it was going to be soap. Turns out I was wrong. It was a rose. At the beginning of the movie, the scientist who's introducing Odorama does a little test with a rose. That's what you smell in number 1. So it was not soap, it was a rose. It's close enough. I could count it if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Let's go to number 2 now. Oh! What is that? It smells like shit. Alright, that's what I'm gonna get. I'm guessing it's shit. I'm guessing poo for number 2. Maybe like a cat poo or a dog poo. Number 2, I said it was going to be shit. And you know John Waters, he loves to experiment with poo. He's a big poo guy. But I was pretty close. It was actually a fart. Now, judging by the sound of the fart, I could confirm that it could have been a shart. So I'm gonna give myself that point. So number 2 I got right. It was a fart. I said shit. Fart, shit, close enough. Let's go to number 3 now. Alright, number 3 smells like a... It smells like a toy I had when I was a kid. There's kind of a nostalgic smell to number 3. I'm gonna guess number 3... I already said soap. I'm gonna guess perfume number 3. Number 3 is probably one of the ones I was the most off on. So I guessed perfume. It was actually glue. So there's a scene where characters are sniffing glue. There's a scratch and sniff while they're sniffing glue. I guessed that that it's gonna be perfume. Turns out it's glue. What does that say about me? Well, maybe it says that I should go out and try sniffing glue. It might be a fun time if it smells like perfume to me. Just kidding, kids. Do not try drugs. And if you do, do not sniff glue. That's the worst drug for you. It makes you lose your eyeballs or something. That's what they taught me in school. I don't know if that's true. Let's go to number 4 now. Yeah, that's just an unpleasant smell. What can it be? I'm trying to remember the movie, but it's been too long, and like I said, the version I watched didn't have the numbers, so... Armpits? Let's go armpits for number 4. So number 4 is actually pizza. And when I scratch and sniffed number 4 while watching this movie, it did have like a peppery smell to it. Like, it smells more like pepper than it does a pizza. So yeah, number 4 is pizza. Let's go number 5 now. Ah, what is that? They all kind of blend together. Gotta keep scratching and sniffing here. By the way, this is a used copy that I just bought here. It's a used copy of the film. So God knows how many people frickin' scratch and stuck this up their nose, but I don't care. I'll do anything for the views. Alright, number 5 really smells like number 4 to me. So I'm gonna put it that number 4 or 5, both of those are armpit, okay? I'm gonna get one of them right, I'm hoping. Number 5, turns out it was gasoline, which I don't know. Let me smell this one again. Yeah, I don't know how this one's... Oh, it smells like gasoline a bit, come to think of it, now that I have the image in my head. Sometimes when you know what you're supposed to smell and then you smell it, it's easy. Like, it's almost like your nose matches what you're supposed to be smelling. See, number 6. Number 6 has a bit of a fishy smell to it. I'm gonna guess fish. Number 6, I said fish. Turns out it was skunk. There's a scene where Divine is having a lovely picnic with Edith Massey, and they come across a skunk. It has a fishy smell. I don't know how to get skunk from this. I always found it had like a more fishy smell. Number 6. Let's go number 7. Okay, this one reeks. This one smells like fuel. Number 7 is definitely fuel. Like some kind of engine fuel. It smells like, you know what it smells like? Ugh, what is this residue on it? It's fucking gross. Maybe I shouldn't buy these secondhand. But anyway, it smells like, number 7 smells like, if you guys have ever been to Universal Studios and have gone on the earthquake ride, which they changed it. It used to be an earthquake ride. Now it's like a do-it-your-own film. And there's Christopher Walken there. But anyway, when you go into the cart and there's that earthquake happening, that's what number 7 smells like. Number 7, I'm gonna count it. So number 7, I said fuel, and the correct answer was an oven. The daughter tries to commit suicide by sticking her head in an oven, and John Waters, being the sick fuck he is, makes you scratch and sniff what that would smell like. So number 7 is an oven, a gas oven. I said fuel. I said the earthquake ride too. It's definitely not the earthquake ride. But yeah, I'm gonna give myself number 7. Moving on to number 8. Number 8. Now, last weekend, I was helping out with a documentary. Like, there's a documentary being filmed close to where I was. And I was like, fuck it, let me see what it's all about. I'll volunteer and help out. And it smells like the house we filmed in. Number 8, I'm gonna go with old house. Or some old smell. Just like something old and moist and musky. Number 8, I said old house. Or something old. Turns out it was a fresh new car. So I was way off with number 8. Divine is smelling Tab Hunter's new car. And she's smelling the fresh leather. Number 9. Number 9. It's weird. It smells like perfume, but with ass. So it's either ass or it's perfume. It smells like when you go to gym class and you don't feel like showering because you don't want to shower in front of people. So you just end up dousing yourself in like Axe or something, but you still kind of smell like ass. So I'm guessing 9. I'm gonna go peaches. Peaches for number 9. Number 9, I said, this is probably the most off, actually. This one here, number 9, is the most off. I said peaches. Turns out, it was dirty shoes. I don't know how I did this mistake, but fuck it, I did it. And number 10 here, let's go. Number 10 is a pleasant smell. I would say like flowers. Maybe like at the end they're riding into the sunset. There's flowers everywhere. I'm gonna go number 10, flowers. The worst smelling one was by far number 2. No pun intended. Number 10, I said flowers. It was air freshener. Fuck it, I'm gonna give myself that one. Air freshener is not really a smell to me. Like, air freshener is... there has to be some flavor to that air freshener, and if there was, it would be flowers. So there you have it, guys. I don't have the best nose in the world. I got a score of 3 out of 10. Thanks for watching. This was a fun thing to do. And guys, go and check out John Waters' Polyester. It's a fun time. And if you can, get the Criterion Blu-ray in which they include the Odorama card and follow along with the movie. Great date night idea. Guys, if you're film buffs, if you guys are film buffs and you want to impress a girl, you take her home at night, you sit her on the couch, you watch Polyester with her, try to get 2 of these cards, or you can scratch and sniff the same cards, and this would be a perfect date night idea. The girl has to be a little crazy, you know? You don't show this to a goody two-shoe girl, but a girl that's a little off the rockers, a little crazy, a little fucked up like myself who likes these John Waters movies. Do this for a date night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you'll end up being married. Or shtucking. No. I'm sure you guys will end up being wedded.